So, like I said, Nosy Gang, we picking up where we left off. Like, subscribe if you're new, comment down below. I will conversate back with you guys. And yeah, let's get to it. So, like I said, she said some fatal attraction shit. And then she said at that time when she was so down, crying, not eating, depressed, Damien, superhero Damien. And let's give it up for Damien. Because the shit we heard on them old ass videos, you'd be surprised at him coming to the rescue. But my thing is, he always had. I know he had care for Erica. I still think they shouldn't have moved on because it really showed how much they still have feelings for each other to make to make both jealous. And Latoya must got some type of damn charm for both of these men going to get rings. Except with Damien, he got a promise ring. But I think that it was just get at Erica because he seen Erica with another man. And he probably didn't expect that for her to move on so quickly. So, he gets this promise ring because, Erica used to throw in her videos when they was together. Beyonce said you better put a ring on it. I ain't gonna be sitting here having your back, holding you down and all this and you not putting a ring on it. In the end, I done carry your baby. And the only thing you can do for me is try to get mad and put me out and tell me to leave. No, sir. You need to put a ring on it. I done dealt with your shit. When your bipolar ass get manic, I stick by you. When you at here mad that you can't sit at here, Damien didn't want nothing to do with you, and he cut you off. I was by your side listening to and recording, but I was listening to you. And I was there for you, and you had the audacity to not want to put a ring on it. Oh, no, sir. But anyways, so he goes and get, a ring and have her show it. That's how you know she has some type of, what's the word I'm looking for? God, what is the word? Because I'm trying to get the word. Some type of vendetta against her. That's how you know. Because you could tell the pettiness, her flicking that line voodoo hand in the camera. Like, y'all see it? my plan is working. Y'all see this? Erica, get a good look at that bling, baby. Get a good look. Here, hit the camera a little bit. Start beating on the camera with it. You see it? You feel that rock, baby? You hear it? You hear it? Like, damn, she was really trying to put it out there and had to show it off every time and then kiss him. I love you, baby. And then claiming his kids, my little Bean Bean. That's when I thought shit was a little bit psychotic. My little Bean Bean. You don't even know Bean Bean like that talking about my little Bean Bean. Girl, if you don't go sit down. Oh, Nova. DJ, Kyrie. And girl, you weren't even at the party. You know what I'm saying? And then when they Prince suddenly posting pictures, you up there liking it. Girl, they don't like you. They don't fuck with you. They think you doing their dad the same fucking way, which you was. You had an agenda. But yeah, you could tell the pettiness. And so when Erica sees that, she's hurt. Like, okay, so he ain't even know this bitch that long, but he go out. He ain't know her that long, and he go out and buy her a promise ring. Are you fucking kidding me? I couldn't even get a promise ring. Hell, I ain't even get the 50-cent ring pop or nothing. Or the fake rings they sell in the little machines. I won't get enough for that. I won't get enough for a Walmart ring, a pawn shop ring. I won't get it for none of that. And he go out here and get this girl this. I swear I must be dreaming. Somebody wake me the hell up. But, she sees that, so then she goes to start saying, well, Dion, because, he love his kids. And the one thing you can get a person with the kids, right? Especially men, they feel some way about another man calling their kids daddy and all that, the good men. But, he's calling Dion and Mucker. He's calling him Dada. He's buying toys. He got a crib over there. They be doing daddy and Sunday. Just, rubbing it in his face. So he'll come back. I got all this stuff out my life. I ain't got no one, causing me any stress, stressing me out, making me smoke all my goddamn pack of cigarettes. I bought a carton the other day and I had 10. Now I'm down to one pack. Gotta go back to the store on my way out and go get me some lottery tickets. I mean, he would just throw subliminals, throw shots here and there. But really, the one he was sitting beside was the one causing you the damn stress, the clinginess, the possessiveness. No wonder you want to hurry up and eat, beat it down, and get the hell up out of there. But Muck about to see. He about to see. But she goes on to say that he encouraged her, motivated her. And I can see that because you want to know why? Damien went through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to save his relationship with his wife, knowing things was, being different. She started acting different. And you can tell around that time in 2017 when he had a little curly hair, when he was, you could tell he was hurt. That man, had his house and all that, and he decided to leave, and your wife acting funny. So he went through a heartbreak. But see, he was with, his ex-wife for years. So he know the pain of someone that you care and love and have deep sincere feelings for, just out the blue change, don't want to be with you no more, and then just like that, don't even have time to talk it out. Nah, I just want you gone. It's someone else around. So when she, got J. Michael in, yeah, he was hurt, right? So he knows that he's been through that situation. So he know the healing process. So he was there to help Erica. He probably noticed some of the same signs, her being depressed, her, not wanting to eat. And so he motivated her and say, hell no, you can't let these people see that they won and got the best of you. You got to show them you don't care. Show them that you don't care. And like they always say, you will end up having a last laugh. The person will need you before you ever need them. I know when I went through the relationship, my first relationship, and I mean, it was 5 years, and, I was with him since I was 16, and, we split up, and I was so hurt because he played with my heart, right? He would get me back, and he'll call, like, I guess a female or whatever, and try to talk to them in front of me, to get at me, to hurt me, and then, that one last time when he, said, no, I'm gonna work it out with her and all that, he had me, use me to my advantage. That's why I said I was naive. He had me go sit up there, and he wanted to get this tattoo. And, he was getting his disability at the time. And so I bought it for him, and he knew I'd do anything for him. And then right after he got the tattoo and all that, he started calling the girl and, up in my face with it and all that, knowing that it hurt me. And I finally had that courage to leave. And when I left, I never looked back. Never looked back. So my thing is, he helped her get through it. And they know what they can do to try to, hurt you. So they were still putting shit out in plain sight. And she's crying off camera. But I still don't get why, Erica. Why? It was a short. What was it about him? Damn, I'm starting to think Toya and him sat around with that in that Pentagon and did voodoo together. Except for they didn't get Crier. Crier broke that spell quick. They didn't get Crier. See, they always say some shit like if you believe in it, it'll happen or some shit like that. I don't know. Maybe Mucker gave you something that had some dust up there or oil or something and it got you. I don't know what it was. But, I think it was more so the fact that you got pregnant by him and you're already emotional enough. But anyway, he came to the rescue. He was feeding her, showing her support, listening to her talk about, her situation, make sure she eat, make sure she's, being well. While you out there buying that bitch rings, he out here giving me McKenna shots. and just not giving a damn. So yes, Damien was there, so that's why she's like, he's the father. He's stepping up to the plate. He's giving me back rubs. He's rubbing my feet. He's making sure, I get my nutrients. He's making sure Kim and Dion good, making sure I'm good, making sure I get to my appointments. So I really think, and we're gonna stop, here before we proceed, that makes me think that she tried one last attempt, because I think she already knew what he was going to say, and she already knew that spot was reserved for Crier. But since this was her series going on, like, these motherfuckers don't believe me, I'm going to call him, even though I already know that I want Crier to be the one that's in that delivery room, because he has been the one to step up. I'm gonna just, for this shit, I'm gonna prove to these goddamn audience that he is not that man. And so she calls him. She already knew the damn answer. She got around to it. So only one person can be in there. And since you the father, I was wondering if you wanted to, be there, considering this is our child. Oh man, you know, here he pressed the. I got to think on that. He pressed the mute button real quick. I know you better not be in that goddamn delivery room. She said what? She said what? No, and you ain't going. Anything else? If she ain't trying to have me raise the baby, then no, you not going. Then he unmute the phone. Yeah, I just think that should be reserved for your mom. I be in the background though. I be in the background. What? I didn't say that. I did not say that. I said, physically, do you want to be there? I ain't say nothing about you being in the background. I ain't say nothing about you sitting in the waiting room. I ain't say nothing about you sitting in the car, and when the baby born, you come up there to see what it looked like. No, I asked you, did you want to see the live birth? Then, he would press that mute phone. No, it ain't happening. No, and I said, and I'm standing on it, and that's on that. No, it's not happening. Matter of fact, let me see the phone. Nah. Now see, it's already enough going on. Nah. Go in there somewhere. I unmute the phone. Yeah, I told you I'd take the DNA test. Boy, if you don't sit your, oh my God. Well, do you want to go get the DNA test done? I know I was iffy about it at first, but they can go ahead and swab my mouth, swab your mouth, and then we just go ahead and have it, and you find out right then and there. Y'all see how he's avoiding trying to find out? Nah, we'll wait. We'll wait till the baby get here. What? And this is the man that the voodoo queen wants to marry. This is that same man. But you not having empathy and placing yourself in Erica's shoes and being that woman and seeing what this man is doing to this woman, how he's fucking with her mentally, fucking up her mind, even after the fact that she went through her depression. It's like he's still trying to throw jabs and ways to hurt her, and knowing the right shit to say to try to see if it would trigger her. You have no empathy, because if you did, you wouldn't be with him in the first place. But you should have been, even if you was in a fucking background, but you should have been the one encouraging him to step up and be a father, because you showing me this is not the man I want to marry. If you can't sit here and step up to your duties, I know me and you, just got together, getting to know each other, but you had a relationship with this woman. You laid down, evidently you won't strapping up. Even if she told you she was on birth control, you still didn't take that decision to strap up and have a condom. So you went in there raw, you got her pregnant, you need to deal with the situation, because you looking like a deadbeat to me, and that's not how I get down. Even though you let anyone father your child and then try to call your ex-husband to make him jealous, knowing how he has a strong heart for those kids, the child that's not his. He already, that's the thing. Don't you see that? She has no empathy. The man is sick. The ex-husband is sick. And he talks to Ligarian. And you say in the background, you better tell him you got another daddy. A daddy that got money on YouTube with 500,000 subscribers. Like, you know what I'm saying? You sitting up there trying to hurt that man. Like, and Mucker, that's what he should have been watching out for too. Both of y'all are some effed up individuals who lack empathy. Because if Mucker, despite of all that, he wouldn't even go for it. Like, I appreciate you reaching out to me, but I'm my own man. I make my own decisions. No. So anyways, we get to the part where she says he manipulated her, had her bashing the man that was there for her, saying all these things that Mucker truly was. He was the one, beating on her. He was the one choking on her, talking any kind of way to her. And I got pressed. He manipulated me. He persuaded me. And it's just sick how a person, and this is where we gotta take accountability now. You have to take, this is where the accountability comes in. Erica, I love you to death. But honey, I don't think, now he might have said, get your ass on the internet. You did look kind of scared in the car, I don't know. But can't no one make you do anything. You got to realize, to the outside people looking in, you done this before. You done bashed this man so many times. You done sent recordings to Martin Lewis, Diamond Life. It got played and it painted him in a different light when he got mad, but we don't know what provoked him. And all those times, you was not persuaded. You was not manipulated. You did it on your own. I feel, and this is, what the fuck was that? Anyway, I feel at the time when you and him was going on, and then Damien put that comment, you commented back, and then next thing you know, some words get said. I felt that when he said something about that fish video, oh, he know way before me. That makes me think they were messing around. And y'all probably got into an argument and all this. Well, if you want to keep me, because you know what she said, that he never liked Damien to begin with. He, wished all this and that. Well, if you want to be with me, then get out there and say all this and that. No, I feel that he probably said something, but I think you wanted to save that relationship with Mucker because you seen him and LaToya going strong. Even though they was not going strong, they was having problems of their own. You got in front of that and said, Damien's the one that did this. Damien this. And then you proceed to play the recording. You proceed to let his kids know what he was saying. Now, you could have left all that out. Like, you know what? I'm going to say some things, but I'm not going to get too in depth with it. And you put that out there, and then what happened? That's what he wanted to do. His plot was to sit up there and have everyone turn against you. Why? Because like you said, Toya was writing him in the background. He had no intentions on saving the relationship. He just wanted you to bash him, to make him look more worse in the streets, make him come out as king, and then when he do a video, everyone will be on his side and he'll draw attention. I mean, I can say 50%, maybe he manipulated you, but I think part of that is you wanting to save that relationship with him. Hence why you were so depressed and heartbroken when it ended and he got with LaToya, because I done went out here and did all this and I said all this about my baby daddy and I shouldn't have, and now I don't got either or. And then now you see how it seems when you flip it back around and say, no, it wasn't Damien, it was him the whole time. Because you swore you had people up and down believing that Mucker wasn't this type of man and all that. But then now you're saying how he choked you up, how he talked to you any kind of way. And maybe some people look at it like, well, she was abused, she was a battered woman. 3 months. I mean, I don't know how long they talk, but it just, for someone to be battered and going some type of abuse, it takes years of that where that person is on edge and they scared. But considering that you done this before, I think part of it you wanted to get out there as well, because you and Damien had this love-hate relationship. Y'all both was being spiteful to each other. And I still think that maybe you still had some care for him. Like, I can't believe he said that he wouldn't give me no chance. And he went to this bitch. Watch, I'm gonna make this girl leave his ass. And I think that, like, I'm not about to make him happy. Not knowing in the end, Mucker won't gonna stay. Because he won't gonna stay, because the thing is, when you sat up there and went to his house and announced that pregnancy, we got a lot to talk about. Already in his mind, he was like, I don't want it. She getting an abortion. But he ain't say that to you just yet. But then her more so beef with Latoya was, she said she respected her relationship with Damien. Didn't, all that was co-parenting. Yes, she reached out to him, but hey, they had a relationship. They're still friends at some point in time, and I feel like if she come at Damien outside of the BS, that he will listen and provide some type of advice. Even though they're not on good terms, so they still got to deal with each other because of Dion, right? So, you know, she said, I'm just hurt at the audacity that she went to Mucker. Like, you chose him out of all people. And you already know that I can fight it. Because the thing is, think about it. That's how you know Toya is not a good friend. Wouldn't be a good friend. She has no respect for herself. But she claims she do. She is not this godly spiritual woman because she would go in the right direction. Instead, she's letting the devil control her. Look at all this devious shit she doing. So this Erica came to talk to you about this man probably and asked you for advice, and you were being fake. Then you had the audacity to show up with this man. And she said, I wouldn't have done you like that. I wouldn't have did that to you. She said, I did not. Y'all think me and Damien messed around? No, we just have a good relationship. It may seem that way, but we know where we stand. That type of thing. So, she goes on the stand, and part of them, both of them, made Damien and her clash. Being possessive, being clingy, not wanting them to talk to each other, probably bad mouthing either or, which is making them grow more rage for each other. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why their relationship with co-parenting ship was so toxic the way it was, because you got these people in their ear, and it did draw a wedge between them. So she's not, yes, she has a point. It drew a wedge. But the thing is, Mucker ass won't showing you no type of attention the way he does Toya, and that's another way that he's getting back at you, because he's like, I'm not showing her affection in none of the videos, but watch me be all over her, kind of like how Toya was being all over Crier. And that's why I think he's doing some shit to make you jealous too, like Crier was doing in the beginning. But the thing is, he's actually falling for her, and I really think Toya, she may like him, but I don't think it's to the extent of how Mucker may feel. I don't think it's to the extent. I think she has, an agenda. She's trying to, somehow low key get revenge, or bring her down, or just make her go through misery, because she know that she's carrying Mucker child, and that she wanted to be with Mucker and go through this process together, but it didn't happen that way. And it's like, look, I got the man And he don't want nothing to do with your kid. He's showing me more love, affection on camera than he ever did you. And I got his ass to put a ring on it in less than 3 months. And got your damn baby daddy to give me a promise ring. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. So, I know Damien probably regret that. Oh, I know it. Oh, man. And the crazy thing is, I wonder, do she got the same number? I wonder, do she? Because I would like to write her and give her a fucking, I want to tell, she is wrong on so many, of course, but, I'm not going to bother that damn girl. Even though I can find out her number. And, like, hey, give me an interview. Let me talk to you. But anyway. But then she goes to say that she made Damien wait 3 months because when she was like, oh, and that stuff about Damien wanting the DNA and y'all telling that one person saying that it's by somebody else and all that. But the thing was, Erica, like Damien knew it wasn't true. But this is the thing. No one came out with a video during that time saying that the baby could be by somebody else. I don't remember no video. I remember a video coming out when Gangsta said it. And that's when he, got fed, when y'all cut ties and he just got fed up and said, you know what, before he left YouTube, and I know that was in, December of last year. You had that baby in the beginning of 2021. No, you didn't. You had that baby in 2020. Was it like December the 27th? Somewhere around there. Somewhere. This was said in 2021. So the thing is, I don't remember no one coming out with a video. So that makes me think Damien had his thoughts on him not being the father, a possibility. That's what I think. And he said, oh, he didn't believe that. Evidently, he had to because he even came out with a video. Remember, y'all was feuding. Y'all was feuding back and forth. You was saying he didn't, you didn't want to go to the clinic where he wanted to go to do the testing because you was up and down that Damien and them got money and they can pay their way to forge a test. No, we gonna go where I want to go. So Damien and he felt some type of way. It's not true. He know it won't true. No, he had to feel some type of way in order for him to even express it on the internet that he wanted a DNA test. Now he may have feel like that now after the fact, but no. I don't think so because he wouldn't, come out on a YouTube video saying he wanted tests and then they talked about the twin thing and, we're not even going to go there because, it's old and it seems you're still healing from this situation and, we're just not going to bring up no type of past thing. But then she says, she was in love with Crier before this, and you can tell. But hell, he just kept playing around with her feelings. And she said, you wouldn't be in the damn picture, mushy mouth. You wouldn't be in the picture had everything worked out right. But my thing was, what about him coming to the resort you had back in 2020? So it's like he was in the picture, but I get what you mean. He wouldn't be as like, y'all wouldn't have the status that y'all had of being in this relationship if it won't for him. But speaking of Damien having the doubts, what if he knew you was talking to Mucker or something got brought around it, and that's why he probably felt like, hey, I'm not the damn father of this child. You got another man, you calling another man coming up here to the resort. Something iffy. Is he the father? So I can see why there would be doubts, like why calling another man. You should be calling me, wanting to hash things out. But people when you going through shit just happen, and how much put when when in the heat of the moment, and when you're mad, you say anything. You say anything. But then she goes on to say, and what got to me is when you said that if it is your baby, that the reason why you had to get up here and defend yourself against mommy allegations, that's the truth, is because mommy made you do it. So there you go again. There you go again, chipmunk jaw, trying to sit up there and throw your stuff, your faults, your wrongs on me, your wrongdoing. And karma is a bitch. And yes, when our son, me and Damien's sperm donor, when our son is born, he's going to see this because I want him to know what type of father he has. Because you know damn well you're going to try to play Father of the Year like I told my baby daddy that time. But instead, he's not. He is Father of the Year. And he will always be Father of the Year. But you had the audacity. What you need to be worrying about is how you going to make I'm not gonna go there. But anyways, he need to be worrying about what Toya got brewing up for his ass, cause he in for it. I can't wait to see this shit play out. Next thing you know, I wanna call it. Yeah, I wanna go ahead and call it. Next thing you know, right? We're gonna see Mucka come out, the truth behind the separation, and then Latoya go. They both gonna come out with videos, and boy, Erica just gonna have that goddamn popcorn. She gonna have her goddamn drink, little juju bees, lifesaver gummies, and she just gonna be sitting there popping that old popcorn between them braces. I told y'all, I told y'all I had the last laugh. They don't know why the whole time they was putting this spell on me. I put a spell on them. I talked it into existence, and bam, that's how God worked. No, I'm just kidding. But I do think, we're going to have to see this play it out. Oh, we got to see this shit play out, y'all. But, and she said she has her tears when she cried. Now those are real tears right there. That won't they want the yellow onion this time. Those was real tears. She was like, this is my tears of joy. And it feels good to finally get what you want off your chest. You know how you go through something with someone and everyone experienced some type of heartbreak. Can't no one say they didn't. But you know how you go through a heartbreak and you express yourself and you get it out. And then you look back and you like, damn, I didn't think I would get over this. And I feel so much better. Like, what the hell was I thinking? And what did I see in him? I can't believe this thing had me the way he did. I was an emotional wreck for what? Then you start seeing that he really won't worth it. Oh God, he really won't worth it. Cause girl, I didn't see no print between those little ass shorts he had on that day when he had like he was going to the gym. Damn, I didn't know you can go work out in 10 minutes. How long was that video? Like 13 minutes? I don't know if it's probably not up there now because Latoya doing, but hey, damn, he worked out fast, didn't he? Came back in 13 damn minutes. Ain't worked off nothing. Gut still fat as hell. Looking like he pregnant. Beer belly gut. Head still big. Jaw still look like a chipmunk. No print down there. It was just a little nub. He came in there and he didn't even know how to do the prank right. When you go, that's how you know. That's how you know when you start seeing the red flags and the pranks. Like he didn't even know how to do it right. But I had $1,000 out here on top of the coffee table. What? No, you didn't. And I did. Come on, Erica. I know you try to help him. Because you know damn well he had that shit displayed out there all on the coffee table. And what got me with that prank is Erica. She sits right here. This was one flop of a prank. She sits right here sitting right there in front of it the whole time. Gets up, walk around, look, get on the phone. Girl, what you doing? Nah, Mushy Mouth went to the gym. No Print went to the gym. Girl, oh my God. I just looked down at this table, even though I knew it was here the whole time. But I see $1,000 sitting here. Like, why he got all this money out? You know what? He probably gave it me to go shopping with. That's what he did. He ain't slick. Even though I seen it in the beginning, girl, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm just trying to help him out with this sorry ass prank. But I gotta go. He coming. He coming. He said he was going to the gym, but all he did was run down around the block and came back. Oh my God. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Anyways, Nosy Gang, let me know how y'all feel in the comment section below. Do y'all feel that Erica has finally overcame her heartbreak with these two conniving ass, the Come Up family, the Chipmunk family, the Voodoo family, the Creole Lies? I mean, what do y'all think? And are y'all ready for the reunion? Anyways, y'all, this is your girl, Nosy Gang. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next video.